Hello, my name is Olga Prinku and I'm an embroidery and botanical artist based in Yarm. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do this dry flower embroidery bauble. So here I've got all the materials and tools that we will be needing today. A selection of dried flowers in a red and white color palette. I've got red glixia, I have white rice flower, I've got red yarrow, then we have white exodia, white winged everlasting, and lastly, red linen seed pods. First, we need to prepare the hoop with the fabric. So we need to stretch the fabric inside this embroidery hoop. And if you've done embroidery before, you will know how to use it, but you have to untighten the screw at the top and release the two rings. Then place the fabric on the inner ring and put the outer ring on top. Then tighten the screw at the top just a little bit so that you can still stretch the fabric going all around the circle. Try and make it as taut as possible, a bit like a drum. The next step is to put a bit of glue on the edge of your bauble shape. So I'm going to place the bauble on my fabric and I will need something to weigh it down with, so I'm going to use a book and let it dry. So the next thing is the fun part, where I glue the flowers onto the net fabric. I really like to start with the larger flowers first. So I'm gonna take the red seed heads and then apply a little bit of glue and push it through the hole in the fabric. Then I'm gonna put some winged everlasting as well. Make sure you leave enough of space in between your larger flowers, just for the smaller ones to complete the design. I'm happy with the distribution and the number of the large flowers within my bauble shape, so I'm going to leave these to dry. So now these are dry, they're all set, so they're not moving around, so it's just so much easier to fill in the gaps with the smaller flowers. Next, I like to go with the red glixia. I'm going to move next onto these berry-like flowers. They're called rice flower. And the important thing with these is you have to pull on the stem through the hole and it makes this lovely berry bunch. So I still have a fair few gaps in between my design, and this is the perfect thing to fill them with, the red yarrow. I'm happy with how the design is looking, and it's completely dry as well. So I'm gonna trim all of my stems on the back as closely as I can to the fabric. Right, I think it's as good as I can get it now. And using a scalpel, I'm gonna remove the bauble from the hoop. You can also use scissors here, but I'm gonna use a scalpel. So now it's off the hoop and we've got the bauble. This is my felt fabric I showed you earlier, and I'm using red because any gaps will be covered and it will kind of blend in with all the other colors. So the pencil, I'm going to trace the shape of the bauble onto my fabric and then cut it out. I have my shape now. I'm just going to add more glue to the back. And now the felt goes onto the back. I'm just going to be pressing, going all around the shape, and thread my ribbon. And there you go. This is our finished bauble. I hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. To discover more crafts and experiences, please visit homofaber.com. Thank you so much. I wish you a happy festive season.